you guys can't hear it right now, but I've been pushing Krusty's transmission. I pushed it just a little too far. When you get high-pitched scrapes coming out of the trans and low gears, you know it's done. I went to a car show. I got there on a wing and a prayer, and I felt the trans was hot as hell. And so I'm trying to limp it home right now. It's actually kind of better on the highway at faster speeds. But I believe the main bearing went to the trans. So again, I don't know, I got about 6-7 miles to go. I think my problem is going to be going slow though, so we're going to see how we make out. Hopefully we can limp it home, and I got to do a teardown. So I guess this will be the beginning of Krusty's transmission repair. Stay tuned. Coast up the off-ramp. I don't even want to try to put any different. You can hear what it sounds like in a second here when I go to take off. If I go to take off. Alright, we're blowing a stop sign. Hear it? Oh. Thrashing the insides of that. Alright, well, you get the idea. I'll do one more takeoff. Oh. About a mile and a half to make. Oh. I want to blow it. Oh. Hopefully there's nothing between here and home that's going to get me. As long as they can keep it light. Limper in the driveway. And let's go pull it in. You made it home. Barely. Hoorah! I can get her up on the lift and go see what we got going on underneath. Yeah, you wanna know how you know when you have a problem? That don't sound good. Both sides. So I would say that sounds like a very noisy ring-in pinion, or bearings connected to the ring-in pinion, or something along those lines. I know it pushed out. It was pushing out fluid like crazy. Yeah, everything's just sopping wet. You can come over and say, "Oh, look, just a bolt got loose." Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, it blew everything out. It's hot as hell too. Whew. Yeah, it's baked. So there's stuff that's gonna have to come apart that has not been apart in 56 years. It's pushing it out the axles. Yeah, the drums are even wet, so. Well, no sense crying over it. It is what it is. It's gotta come apart. Alright. I'll probably make a clip out of this one showing the beginning, and then we're just gonna go from there and start having at it. Yeah, this ought to be pretty hot. If there's even anything left. Alright. Got 3 things at once, trying to show you guys what's going on. There we go. I'm betting lots of metal little pieces. Little shiny bits of metal. Ooh, is that plug hot? Yeah. That don't look like it should. Yeah. Lots of pretty colors. You want me to say it? You guys want to say it? Well, there's your problem right there. Alright. Got 2 more drain plugs to take out. But I'm not suspecting those are going to look any better than what those are. So we're going to go see if I can go get that spare trans that I have and stick it on the bench over here. And make sure I got apples and apples before I even bother taking this out. Alright guys, thanks for watching, comment, subscribing. And I promise this is the end of it, this clip at this time. Alright, is it a bad sign when there's hunks of metal sitting on the bottom of the trans? Let's see if we can go get a poker in there and try a magnet. I would figure it's steel. Yeah, that can't be good. That's something that probably is important. Let's go for another one. Ugh. Yeah, a little more. Yeah, one's so big it doesn't even want to come out. I would say that's a cage to a bearing of some sort. And that might be necessary to have smooth operations. I guess we're going to call this bonus footage. Let's see, do we make it all the way to have actual balls? That might be one right there. Half of one. That's not good. I was kidding. I told you I didn't think I was going to make it home. So what's probably happening is that whole pinion bearing's probably what's gone, and so it's riding up and down on the ring, and then the gears are noisy just because the gears aren't lining up right. But let's see, the ring is over there. You figure you found half a check ball, there should be another half of one laying around somewhere, right? I need one of those flexible magnets. There's something, there's a hunk of something. That's all a cage. Alright. Well, there's a nice little pile of debris. And I went over to Ryan's, where the parts bus is, and had a couple parts transmissions. And here's what I think failed right here. I think that guy failed right there, but actually that was a roller bearing, wasn't it? Plus, that bearing may come in 2 different styles, which may very well be the case too. I doubt it'd be that one. Could be. I don't know. We're not gonna know until we dig in, but could be that one. Oh, the suspense. Do you feel it? The way I think it was happening was that bearing failed, and I think this is riding up or down on the ring gear and making that high-pitched chirping sound that was coming because it was just so misaligned. But we'll see. Alright, till tomorrow.